Okay, everyone, we are back again. We're back with a brand new campaign on a brand new version of the Roar of Conquest mod for the late Middle Ages. Yes, late Middle Ages. Now, the good news and the bad news. Good news is 85 people voted for this. 85. I think that's my best showing ever. So to each and every one of you, thanks for voting. It's greatly appreciated. The bad news is, it was literally another close vote, like we've had so many recently. You won't believe how close the vote was, which means some people are going to be slightly upset. But I say only slightly, because I have a plan. So the plan is, we're going to do all three campaigns that were in the faction vote, because it was so close. I'm going to tell you how close it was in a minute. So we are going to do a Mamluk campaign. That's a Muslim faction, obviously. We're going to do Novgorod, Orthodox faction, obviously. And we're going to do the Holy Roman Empire campaign, which is obviously Catholic. Now, the order that we're going to do them in, it's going to be Novgorod. Yes, Novgorod won the vote. Today is Sunday the 2nd. It's almost 1 PM recording time. And at some point I had to say, this is the end of the vote. Because it had to be recorded, and Novgorod won with 34% of the vote. And guess who was in second place? It was a tie, 33% to the Mamluks and the Holy Roman Empire. That was tighter than a US presidential race. I mean, seriously. So I do appreciate everyone voting, and obviously, a lot of people want to see the Mamluks, and a lot of people want to see the Holy Roman Empire. So I'm guessing it literally came down to one vote that separated them. So we are going to do Novgorod today. We're going to get through that, hopefully win it. Brand new version. I might lose. There might be some surprises in the mod. And then we're going to do the Mamluks and the Holy Roman Empire. I mean, they both came in with 33%, so they're going to get done. So we're going to get 3 campaigns before we have another vote on this mod, but we are having other votes on other mods. We recently had a vote on stainless steel, and that was as close as a US presidential election as well. So let's get into it. It's going to be Novgorod, lacks late game professional armies. Now, I have not seen what's happened in the new version, so I don't know the changes. I've literally been too busy to even play test it. We're jumping in at the deep end. Alright, so we need to expand 25 regions. We need to hold Marmara, which is that province around Byzantium, isn't it? Around Constantinople, I think. Because that's called the Sea of Marmara, isn't it? Wonder why we'd need that, other than accessing the Mediterranean Black Sea. Polesia was one of the eastern Polish settlements, I think. We need to eliminate Lithuania and Grand Duchy of Kiev. Now, I swear I'm going to get a Lithuanian campaign done this year. Probably not in this mod, but it's going to get done. Because I really like the idea that you can switch religions, and Lithuania is the only one I've ever seen in any mod that can do that. I don't know if they can do it in this one. I know the AI can switch their religion, so do we have a lot to read? We do have a lot to read. Alright, go and read that. Pause it. Go and read that. And go and read that. Right, so let's jump in and see what the modders have done for us. There will be links in the description to the ModDB page and Total War Center. Now, if anyone actually watched the Castile campaign, which was the first time I ever played this mod, you'll know that there are very, very few castles. We're in 1330 AD. So there's mostly fortresses and citadels already up and running. Alright, now there's a lot of event messages, so we're going to have to get through them. and I need some feedback on them because I'm going to be accepting and rejecting some. So give me feedback on which ones you think I should have activated in the next campaign. Right, let's give a shout out to Lord Vincula, Megaman. I've seen both of them on ModDB answering questions. Duke Sagami, Panos, Calamities, Versatong, Marble Emperor, and Sunob Repus. Hopefully I pronounced all those correctly. I don't know if there's any copyrighted music in this, but the music that I'm hearing is pretty good. I may turn it up or turn it down later on, depending if it's copyrighted or if you like it or not. Right, so here we have one of many scripts. Alright, now this is one I'm going to turn down. Because again, it's a new version of the mod and I don't know how difficult it's going to be. And I mean, this will make it more difficult. It's entirely up to you how you play it when you download it, but I'm going to turn it down. Right, a new threat, that's the Mongols. Now the Mongols do start on the map because it's 1330 AD. They are a playable faction. I've never played the Mongols in any mod, funnily enough, that I've been playing since Medieval 2 came out. Right, agent limit. I've seen this in, I think it was Thera Total War, which is a fantasy mod, and I think I've seen it in one or two others. I'm not going to accept. Again, give me feedback on whether you think I should accept or reject it in the next campaign. Volcanoes and floods. Now this one I'm actually going to turn on. Right, a plague from the east. Now I am going to turn this one on. And it could have a significant effect because it's going to come very early on in the campaign. Yeah, many agents and generals will die after turn 15, so we should be prepared for that. Order recruitment rules. Okay, now this is a really interesting one, and well, we're playing as Novgorod, so they're Orthodox, so it's not going to affect us, right? Do you want to feel the consequences of being excommunicated by being denied the recruitment of knightly orders? And again, that won't affect the Mamluk campaign, but when we play as the Holy Roman Empire, that could really affect them, couldn't it? So it really doesn't matter what we do with this one, does it? Right, capital riot. Should capitals riot when they are occupied? If you accept faction capitals and some other settlements, some others will get turmoil added when they get occupied, and also when your faction leader dies and a weak heir becomes new king. He should be at least. Now this is a really interesting one, and I think I'm going to turn it on just to see how it goes. Right, the Timurid threat. Now the Timurid. That one's from 43. Let's look around. There's a resource now. That's a, I think villages are classed as, maybe classed as watchtowers. Oh, there's some timber up there. Old village. 29. Doesn't look like there's any really great ones. That was 57. Might have to come across. Ooh, 118, and you're not that far away. Alright, now I've got those 3 spies. Alright. We've got a lot of undiscovered territory around our border. This is going to be Kievan territory, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there's a... Oh, that's an independent settlement. Alright. We've got to discover where the Lithuanians are. Well, from history and from playing other mods, we pretty much know where they are, but number of settlements and position of settlements. I cannot guarantee that we will get a battle in this episode. There's a Kievan settlement, Bryansk, with a general. Oh, look at these models. I don't know if there's any new units in this version or not. Again, I've only ever played as Castile, and obviously I didn't get to face Novgorod, but they look pretty good, don't they? And I am going to, well, I don't want to say butcher their names, but I'm going to make a complete mess of that name. Maybe I'll just call them Leodi. I can manage that. Druzina, I know that one, but Kopaskeki. Right, swordsman, spearman, armament, well, upgraded swordsman. I'm not even familiar with the units I'm going to have. I do know that we have some that can put down stakes. There should be a crossbow unit who can put down stakes as well. Any of yours free upkeep? Are we getting free upkeep? You're getting free upkeep. Right, how happy are you? Amazingly happy. We've got to move as many troops over here as possible. Now I've got a couple of ships. We're going to need some diplomats. And you'll be able to move around. what we need for buildings. I like to put Now, how badly will the Mongols come for us? Because we already border them. But they could have problems from the Timurids and Neo-Khanates. Oh, we're getting an adoption already. In fact, he's showing up at Smolensk. Good for him. Keep moving. Right, so we've got some good rows over here already. We can go discovering things. That's unlikely to affect us for quite some time. Right, the other one we just got, oh yeah. How much are watchtowers? I've forgotten. 200, alright. That'll come in useful. Well, some mercenaries, you can put in stakes, can't you? Yeah. Another one again. Alright. Back. You'll get your money. Start paying for yourself. Right. Onto the ship. Get going.
Your Majesty. Traveling. Continuing to walk.
Right. You stalled, but don't worry about that. Lots. Right. Don't think we need any priests at the moment. Yeah, you're the one over in the east, aren't you? Might get a spy over here if we can't get any map info. Right. And talk to them. Ah, there's Lithuania. Right. Ooh, that's counted as very generous. Let's get some map info from them. And also see how many settlements they've got. Ah, it's still counted as generous. Alright. I don't think we're going to get a battle in this episode, but I'm going to be at war with Lithuania very quickly. You go for 3k? Still counted. Let me ask them for something ridiculous like 5k. I don't think I do this well in any other mod. Right, balance. Ah, now they're going to turn us down. How many regions do they have? Oh, only 3. Yeah, you need to rush them. Alright, I'll go down to something more reasonable. I may just turn it down now. No, they went for it. Alright. So, which settlement is that? Minsk. Alright. Here's a large city. That's their capital, at Vilnius. And they've got another one right there. Well, they're actually very compact, aren't they? They can probably reinforce each other. But you can get a couple of them under siege, and you might not have too much to retaliate with. Yeah. Move you up there. What would you get over there? Go through Lithuanian territory. Yeah. I'm not going to worry about upsetting them. Right, you come over. And we can get general. Recruit general. Let me have a look at the family tree, see who's coming along. Age 5, age 4. So you're not actually married, are you? Actionaire. So yeah. Let's get you, because we're going to send out 2 forces. Right. Let's get some artillery. 2 cavalry there. 2, 3 up there. Right. Out of money temporary. If we can get over here quickly enough, we might be able to roll over Lithuania. Right. I think I've moved everyone. How much is coming in for money? Oh, King's Purse is 2,800. We've already got 1250 in corruption, probably because we're spread out. At least once we take out Lithuania and Kiev, or the Kievan faction, still going to be fairly centralised. We might move our capital down when like here. I guess I didn't move everyone. And we should probably get trade with the Mongols pretty quick, and trade with Kiev pretty quick. And that'd basically be the only ones we border at this stage, wouldn't it? Probably have sea trade with Norway. King of Sicily is dead. Come on, mate. You didn't even make it to turn 3. Oh, we're familiar with this one, aren't we?
With the enemy you know, our familiar foes. But to discount the menaces that lurk beyond the known world is to risk a rude awakening that can become a nightmare. This nightmare is the Mongol invasion.
Indeed. Everyone who's played Medieval 2 is familiar with this one. I still remember the dread I had the first time seeing it. Right, send emissary. Yep. Can do, will do. Ooh, Count is very generous. Alliance? Yep. Unfortunately, they're very poor. How many regions do they have? 3, 7. Okay. Oh, they have the Crimea. Usually someone like General gets that, don't they? wonder if we could actually get anything very demanding. Could we? Do we think we could get anything from them? Ah, that one's demanding. I don't think we should push our luck though. Military access. Yeah. Still want something from you. Alright. Do I want that alliance then? We don't have any friends or enemies at the moment. Yeah, they barely went for that one. Right, at least we got more map info. In fact, quite a bit of map info. Right, got a road network over here. Looks like the Mongols could be all the way around here. But let's go over there. Ooh, we even counted them. Bulgar. Again, very generous. Give me Bulgar then. Nope, I don't want to. Alright. They're very poor as well. I don't want them to have map info. They're pagan at the moment. that it was so close at voting, because it does mean that some people didn't get the faction they wanted right away, but I guarantee you will get the Mamluks and the Holy Roman Empire very, very soon. So, thanks again.